again. So, hopefully you guys are good as promised. Now it's time for the main cast. Yeah. Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Feedback bringing you some more great content, and we're back again with another great video. Another day, another video, and it's like, as I promised yesterday with Bobby, today I'm bringing you Oppenheimer. Oh, where do I start though? I guess I'll start here. This movie is way too long. Way too long. Damn. Like really? Anyway. Well, if you vibe with me and then you like what I do, you love my content, remember hit that like button, subscribe with the notification bells on for more. And let me continue with the video. So, Oppenheimer is a movie about a scientist that, well, let me say the godfather of atomic or nuclear bombs. I think it's the atomic bomb. So it's like the first person, the first man to ever create an atomic bomb, even though he didn't create it on his own, but he led the scientific research behind it. So whereby it's a historical movie whereby it was the bombing of Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Okay, but I was a little bit bummed out though. But anyway, first things first. If you like sciencey stuff and then people talking about physics and mathematics, I would say this movie is for you, but they're talking about nonsense most of the time. Like the first half of the movie is like where they getting all too deep about the physics stuff, and then because of he became a professor and stuff. Because of like there's movies, bro, I'm not gonna lie, it was way too long, way too long. Like this movie is 2 hours 55 minutes, like 3 hours of my life. I felt like I wasted it, like 3 hours, bro. Like why did you have to make it so long? I get it, you have to explain everything, but it's more like I'm a mentor. They're referencing what happened. Like remember the Facebook of Mark Zuckerberg, and then this movie, and then he was in court and then explaining this is what they did with this movie, whereby like somebody else they were in court explaining about the things that happened and what led them there. So 1 hour, I would say 1 hour 30 minutes into the movie, like they were talking about bombs, but I yet to see even a single bomb in this movie, bro. Like Christopher Nolan, like what the heck? Like I haven't seen a single bomb. Like remember, like they're talking about bombs, bro. I'm expecting to see some bombs. Like I'm 1 hour in and then there's no bombs. And when I was about to give up, they give us the first bomb. Like even though it's a first bomb testing, I was like, okay, now we were getting it. Because this movie lost me and then got me back again, and then it lost me again because of the things that been happening. Like they talk way too much. So if you don't like movies about people talking, yeah, this one is really not for you. Like it's really not for you. So without further ado though, nigga cannot keep a woman. Like apparently women like mesmerized by him are like I wanna know what kind of bathtubs this nigga is using, because of damn. Like every chick she meets, they be like, damn, that's my dream man. But immediately after they be with him and like suddenly they change. I mean, like why? The first chick like left without saying anything. He was like, don't call me, and he was like, nah, I will always answer, whatever. And then yeah, enough about that. He went to a party, met another chick. Actually, this one he managed to knock that chick up, and then they got married. The woman turned into an alcoholic. Like, bro, what did you expect? You cannot marry a scientist who works at a university, and the government is looking for him to make a project, and then you expect him to be romantic and be your home. Because of at the start of the movie, like nigga is like, when we look at him, let me not call him nigga. Like Robert Oppenheimer, I thought he was crazy. He was insane. They also give us Albert Einstein in this movie. Like they make a cameo of Albert Einstein. I'll be like, damn, they really did give us Albert Einstein, because of he was seeing some weird stuff, researching about quantum physics, and then wondering what happens when a star dies. he there was a scene whereby somebody was about to eat an apple and he was like, I believe he had a vision or a dream and he was like black hole. I was like, nigga, what the heck, bro? Anyway, so moving forward, he gets recruited from by the military. Yeah, he gets recruited because of he went from a scientist to a teacher to a doctor. Yeah, actually he did get his doctorate and stuff. Yeah, he went from scientist to a military dog to a politician, like all in one movie, bro. Like all in one movie. So when that happened, like he was having problems because of it's one of those people whereby he's too smart, but he does not know how to interact with people. So ever had that thing out? Intelligent people don't normally interact with lower beings because of their brains. They think that they're superior and stuff. It's not like they think; it's how they behave. So people who are not on the same vibrational frequency as them often see them as like they're insane. So yeah, he it first portray him as insane. So fast forwarding the second half of the movie, whereby like 1 hour 50 minutes in, that's where we get to see bombs, and they were like, no, Hitler did it first or whatever. So it's like World War II against the Japanese. So in this one, he was like, you know what, let's recruit all the brilliant minds, build a town for security, let all the scientists come in with their families so that we could not get disturbed or people missing their family. Like let them be in a remote area whereby we can do whatever we want for 2 to 3 years and then without anything. So apparently with that research with that research on hand, we learned that they created a plutonium bomb. It's like plutonium, yeah, a plutonium bomb. That we see a little bit of sketches there and there, and then we see them flickering around with the plutonium. We normally don't get to see how it started or whatever. Like they don't really give us much reference. They don't really go into much details. I was expecting to see them going into details, bruh. This is what we're gonna need to build a bomb, like the first bomb. I've seen a movie like I love the movie whereby they go into details about the person they portray. Remember, there was this one, the men who come to infinity. Yeah, like they go into details. They show you the formulas. Even the Facebook gives us that, like the algorithms and everything. Like they show us that, even though they do not give us much, they show us a little bit of what happened. This guys did this. This is how it started and everything. But this ones they cannot skip through all those things, like the algorithm. We know they are smart. We wanna see them like having sleepless nights, calculating and everything. Yo, all of me did this thing is not gonna work, like argument. And like they're showing us people in court. Like I don't want to see all of those things. Like obviously the country let him down, obviously, because this is what the United States does. Like everybody that works for them, and then once they're done with them, like they normally turn against them. Like most of these movies are like this. So with this Memento, is like people arguing in court, like they go back and forth. I was like, come on, bro, get to the good stuff yet. Apparently, finally they do a huge final bomb testing, and when they do that, like the movie is already 2 hours in, bro. I was so bored to a point whereby I was on my phone. I'm not gonna lie, I was on my phone. Like I was like, all right, let me see this nuclear bomb, because if they're talking about theoretically, if it goes wrong, we're gonna destroy the world. Even they said it like you gave them the power to destroy the entire world. So congratulations for being the first man to do that. There's an atomic bomb. Obviously, I was like, damn, we're gonna see some messed up shit. So the bomb, there was a rain. They hype you up with the music. Everything is climaxing, and they with the first testing, it goes well. I'm not gonna lie. Like the explosion was beautiful. Like it goes well, but I look at the time. I was like, damn, bro, we still got some time left. We 2 hours in, and then we still got time left. Okay, maybe we might see some things interesting. After the testing, they take it and then they go. The United States, they says, thank you for everything that you have done for us, but we do not need you no more. So they take the bombs. They built like 2 plutonium bombs. I think the third one was a prototype. So they did 3 bombs, and then the United States took 2. So hence why it was like the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. That's what ended the war. And then he was like, damn, I wish I could have tested it against the Soviets. But after that, after the bombing, everything was like, no, the war is over. China surrendered and stuff. So everybody can come back home. The war is done. So when that happens, his country turns on him, like he's being under investigation from the FBI. And like I was like, like we don't really need that shit, bro. Like obviously, like we never got to see the bombing. Like if they could have at least show us dropping the bombs, bro, from a plane. Like, this is his work. That's Hiroshima down there. I mean, like, sharp, bro. I kind of get it. They wouldn't want to step the boundaries and stuff. But if you're making a movie like that, like, at least show us a little bit of something. Like, this is a historical movie, so I believe you got the rights to recreate them. So they don't really show us anything about them. I was expecting some weird shit, like Big Bang explosion. We get one major explosion, and then it was from a prototype. We never got to see the bombing of Nagasaki or Hiroshima. We just hear them talk about it apparently, because of immediately when they were like the bombing with Hiroshima and stuff. Before they talked about it, I was like, damn, bro, this is gonna be about Hiroshima. So that's when they got me hooked, because of like, I know the history. I was like, all right, let me see where they're going with this, and they go nowhere. So after the bombing, he's under investigation. People he trusted, they betray him. He was like, why are they doing this? Are those like some closer people? They be like, nah, bruh, like they try to defend him and stuff, but everything is against him. Like every single thing is against him. Like even the plot, the court, it's not like a legitimate court whereby like people are there, like all the people that were interrogating him were against him. It's more like the system, you cannot fight the system. So I believe he was like executed afterwards, because I stopped caring. When they were talking about those things, like, I stopped caring. I stopped really listening. I'm not gonna lie. I know I'm supposed to watch everything, because I was so bored to a point where I was like, where are we really going with this? Because we already know, like, he built it and then the war is over. So the movie about the war and then the bombs and stuff, like, this is what's happening. So these are the results you're gonna give us. Like, a lot of people love this movie. Like, it has some really great reviews. Like, love or hate it. I guess you have to watch it in order for you to, give it your thoughts. But from me, it kind of lost me. I'm not gonna lie. Like Oppenheimer, I give it a 6. Yeah, I'll give it a 6. It has like a really interesting storyline, but if it wasn't too long, I believe it was gonna be fire. Apparently, it was way too long, way too long. Like some of the things that they gave us, we really didn't need it. So if you guys wanna talk about Oppenheimer, or you have some ideas, you have seen the movie yet, do comment, or like comment down below, and then let's talk more about Oppenheimer. What did I miss? What are the interesting things that you thought? Do you agree with me or do you disagree? Like, I would like to know what you think about the movie, because of apart from me, like, I really didn't really like it. Like, I'm kind of glad I watched the Barbie first, but this is my honest review on Oppenheimer. Like, if you guys have some interesting thoughts or interesting things to say, definitely consider commenting down below. And if you made it through the end, like, it means you vibe with me, it means you like my content, it means you like, consider subscribing. It's totally free, and you can always unsubscribe later, and then a like to the video would help me out a ton. And then apart from that one, guys, like, that's Oppenheimer, my honest review. And then if you made it this far, well, that's all I gotta say. Well, until next time, my brothers and sisters, feedback sending out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, goodbye.